3, 2, and 1. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gamer Skills. Uh, okay. So, with the incoming month of, wow, okay. I'm going to move to a more quiet channel because today I'm going to talk something a bit more important side of notes. Alright. So I don't have an actual good setup, so there's only one way to talk about this, and I'm going to give you guys. I'm sure most of the people who are subscribed are my friends, either IRL or via online. I know there are several friends I made via online games like PSO2 and whatnot, but I think it's about a good time that I kind of reveal who I am, because some of the people who subscribe to me don't really know me personally. So I'm gonna not give every personal detail, but some of the background histories of who I am, why I'm making this channel, and etc. If that is okay with you guys. So let's go to somewhere a bit more appealing to me, and that is I would say Sleepywood. Yeah, Sleepywood would be good. I'm going to talk over a sauna, so that would be nice. So my background history is simply this. I was born 1992 in Seoul, Korea. I am legitimately by blood a South Korean, and I know my friends always make fun of me saying, "Oh, you're North Korean," but no, I'm South Korean. I was raised in Seoul, Karak district. Is a central district where I was mainly going to school to. I wasn't really that good of a student, and the reason why is, let's go with the VIP just because apparently back then people, most of the medical research has not done close enough research against ADHD and ADD. And back when I was young, I was super hyperactive, attention deficit disorder, crazy. So my grades were kind of low. People always bullied me. It wasn't really the best, but I still had some friends who would still play games with me. So I think around 1996, 4 years old, 5 years old, somewhere around there, my dad was a CEO of a news company, and my mom was a teacher in a university. So our life was pretty set. Also, my grandma also worked as a banker back then, so we were pretty decent in finance. But apparently I didn't do too well. My grades were low and everything, so my parents had to go through some paperwork and other services to try to keep me in a good light. So what else? Oh yes, after a while I just couldn't handle the Asian school life, so my parents decided to move to America, because my dad used to work he kept on moving back and forth from America to Korea as part of his work. Actually, let's do some stuff while we're at it. So when I moved to, so simply think of it this way. I was born in Korea. I went to Washington DC when I was young. Did my kindergarten stuff there in Washington DC. Went back to Korea went up to I think 2.5 grade. Like I basically stopped like in the middle because we moved to America after that, and I continued my education from I think 3 or 4th grade. So technically I was made fun of, bullied again, once again, because I was a fog to a lot of people, and even my own like ethnic background, nationality people, like the Koreans here, made fun of me because apparently they thought they were a bit more superior than I was because they were born and raised here and been here longer. So I tried to get along, but some people just didn't really want to hang out with me because of how offbeat I was to American culture. And I still am a little offbeat about American culture, I'll be honest, because my family still watches the Korean news channels and all the Korean stuff, so I don't really go out on my way to go indulge myself in like American stuff that much either. 5th grade and 6th grade, I was diagnosed for moya moya. It's a disease for a blood vein clogging up, and my brain didn't receive enough blood and oxygen, so I had to take a brain surgery. And yeah, like that's the result of my stupidity. I'm not like, okay, I'll come out and face it, I am, I guess, a little bit mentally retarded. Like during the surgery, I woke up from the surgery and all like the vision was all crimson and whatnot from all the surgery procedures. They put me back to sleep, but there was a small, like, very minor mistake that my dad told me that they caused, but it wasn't as dire. And that small mistake was, even though I really don't care, was the fact that they accidentally like they tried to, like, they were in a panic if they saw me wake up, and accidentally like poked a little bit of my brain that was my mathematical brain. The brain part that does all the math and science was poked, and I kind of got a little bit of a damage there. So not only was my mental retardation a small fluke, but it just doubled the thing. So I'm not really good with math and science as most Asians am. What else was I going to mention? Oh yeah, and the reason why I'm not that good with games is because my reflex, because of all the medical conditions I have, my reflex is like 2 times slower. So it really takes like at least maybe half a year to really get into the feel of anything for me. Like even memorization, I'm horrible at memorizing like key terms from a textbook. I'm kind of that bad, but that's basically the breakdown. That's my past. Presently, I have friends I really would trust down to heart because of what they have done so far and been through with me together. Like Aaron, Illegal 90. Like the first time I met him was through Anime Club that we have in school. And yes, as I said, I'm in college. I'm in the same school as when Aaron was. He did graduate. I was going for computer science, but then I realized I wasn't really up for science because of course my brain. And I learned how different it is to understand the thing of the like lecture versus actually liking the subject. So I stopped computer science, but in the process of doing so, during the finals week before the final exam, I was supposed to do a programming project, which is supposed to be my guide to the final, and I didn't understand anything because of how bad I was. Well, Aaron took his time when he should be studying to sacrifice his own time to help me fix the program code. In the end, we couldn't really fix the error that was in the code, and I didn't really pass the class at all with programming. But I found out how there's a friend like him out there. So Aaron and I have been friends since I think I was a freshman and he was a junior. Yeah. And we've been friends since. Fred is almost the same too. Like the computer that I'm playing my games from is because Fred and Aaron, they're both I think Fred is comp sci and Aaron's IT. Or am I switching this around? I'm sorry, you two. I'm always mixing these two around again, am I? Anyway, that's basically how I met Fred and Aaron. And I met Kelly and the others almost the same time. I just didn't hang out with Kelly's group for about a year. But yeah, that's me in the nutshell. Like, I don't want to go into anything more personal because I'm not anything special really. I'm just a guy trying to just start a YouTube channel as a hobby, not anything like it would be nice if I started my channel becomes a bit bigger. I would really like that, but right now I have no actual like super big plans of making this channel big. So yeah, now you guys can like ask me some other stuff if you guys want to know more about me. I know like about 90 to 80% of the group who subscribe to me are actually my friends in college right now. And actually, I have one of my subscribers right next to me because he's my roommate. And I don't know what else more to say. Again, you guys can ask more questions if you guys want to really know more about me. I think that's all I have enough for the time being. So anyway, the biggest update I'm going to be shouting out here of Blade and Soul. I have only been watching Blade and Soul, the Korean tournaments and stuff, some of the guide videos, because I really want to play. I don't have the. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. My parents dropped my Korean citizenship because my medical condition does not allow me to do sports, and Korea has a thing where I have to enlist to the military, and that is a no-go for my health condition. Well, that's what I believe the reason why they cut my citizenship. That's what I believe it to be. I am not certain anymore. It's been too long since they told me why they cut my citizenship. But anyway, everything that has been done is due to medical condition. I'm not really too happy about it, but what can I do about it? Just gotta look a little bit more on the bright side and try to do what I can do, and that is have fun with my friends when I play a game. Oh, and Blade and Soul. Right. Going off topic again, as usual. When I'm recording solo, I'm going to be speaking in Korean. Legitimately, I'm going to be speaking Korean. I'm going to start utilizing my Korean language more often while I'm playing Blade and Soul. When I'm playing with my friends, however, I'll be using English because people will not understand Korean. No, I think Val might be a little understanding of Korean, but the rest of my friends do not. Now, you guys might be asking me like, why didn't I start play like Japanese one? It's because internet here sucks. Like, before I made this recording, MapleStory actually crashed again, and that's saying something. It's not the graphics card, it's not the processing, it's not the computer, it's the internet. And the internet here is so horrible, it's hard to maintain everything. But again, Blade and Soul. Okay, let's do a quick breakdown on what I'm going to be doing in Blade and Soul. As I just wait here for a while. I'm going to be joining the Crimson Legion. I am still deciding what class to play, and you guys can throw me suggestions, but the two classes I really want to play, well, three per se, because I'm going to make 3 characters. My last name is Jin, and there's a Jin character, or Jin race in the game, so I'm going to be playing as a Jin. It's going to be either Jin Kung Fu Master or Jin Assassin. I don't know which one I should be going for, but it's one of those two. I'm also making a Lin because I'm like, amongst all my friends, I'm the shortest. So I wanted to create a character that represents me, and since Lin are like the shortest character in the game, I'm like, I might have to make a Lin just to express that I am short. I'm also making a female Jin because I wanted to bring like transfer ideas over from PSO2 and Isoya, but it's not going to be Isoya. Isoya is a Japanese name that I have constructed based off of, actually that's a whole different story I should be talking about next time. But anyway, a Lin Blade Dancer and a female Jin who I think I want to turn into a Kung Fu Master or an assassin, but that really is on the feel side of things. So that's about it about me and the update. Again, this is a nutshell, so you guys are more than welcome to ask me specific questions, but for now, thank you guys for tuning in to my update slash a little bit of my history. And I really thought I was a little shy at first, I'll be honest. Like, some of the people I know who subscribed, I have no qualms about it, but there was, when I started expanding, there were some people I really don't know about, and so I cut off the video pic that I used to do when I first started PSO2 and all that, because I didn't thought it was necessary. But just to make sure you guys understand who I am and what I am trying to do, I'll make another video after this of why I'm trying to do this YouTube channel in the first place. Anyway, I'll see you guys in about a few minutes, I guess, unless something else comes up, and I'll explain more in detail. Till then, GG. Bye bye, guys.